Ladies and gentlemen, the 24th convocation of the Institute will commence in a short while. You are requested to switch off your mobile phones and maintain silence during the entire proceeding of the convocation. You are also requested not to cheer or clap after the invocation or during the award of degrees. Photography is prohibited. At the end of convocation, during the time of academic procession leaving the hall, all graduates are instructed to strictly maintain discipline and silence till the last member of the academic procession leaves the hall. Do not throw gamochas in the air when the academic procession is leaving the hall. Only after the last member of the academic procession leaves the hall, only after the last member of the academic procession leaves the hall, you can celebrate.
नमस्कार। कुछ ही देर में संस्थान के 24वें दीक्षांत समारोह का शुभारंभ किया जाएगा। आपसे अनुरोध है कि दीक्षांत समारोह की पूरी कार्यवाही के दौरान अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन्स स्विच ऑफ कर दें और शांति बनाए रखें। आपसे यह भी अनुरोध है कि दीक्षांत वंदना के उपरांत या डिग्री प्रदान किए जाने के दौरान ताली न बजाएं। हम ये भी सूचित करना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ फोटोग्राफी प्रतिबंधित है। दीक्षांत समारोह के समापन पर शैक्षणिक शोभा यात्रा के प्रेक्षागृह से प्रस्थान करते समय सभी स्नातकों से अनुरोध है कि शैक्षणिक शोभा यात्रा के अंतिम सदस्य के प्रेक्षागृह से प्रस्थान करने तक निश्चित रूप से अनुशासन और शांति बनाए रखें।
Students, please note that you are not allowed to go out of the convocation hall until the end of the convocation. Ladies and gentlemen, the 24th convocation of the Institute is about to begin. The academic procession is now entering the hall. You are requested to stand up and remain standing till the completion of invocation. You are again requested not to cheer or clap after the invocation or during the award of degrees or take photographs.
देवियों और सज्जनों, संस्थान के 24वें दीक्षांत समारोह का शुभारंभ किया जा रहा है। शैक्षणिक शोभा यात्रा अब प्रेक्षागृह में प्रवेश कर रहा है। आपसे अनुरोध है कि अपने अपने स्थानों में खड़े हो जाएं और दीक्षांत वंदना पूरा होने तक अपने अपने स्थानों में ही खड़े रहें। सभी से पुनः अनुरोध है कि वंदना के उपरांत अथवा डिग्री प्रदान किए जाने के दौरान तालियां ना बजाएं और तस्वीरें भी ना लें।
Please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be followed by the invocation. Please be seated. The Chairman, Board of Governors, is requested to formally declare opening of the convocation.
Good afternoon. I hereby declare the convocation open.
The Director of the Institute, Professor T.G. Sitaram, will now present the annual report of the Institute for the academic year 2021-2022.
Namaskar. A warm welcome to 24th Convocation of Indian Institute of Technology. This is the 28th year for IIT Guwahati since its start in September 1994. Honorable His Excellency Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhiji, today's chief guest, Honorable Chairman of Governors, Board of Governors, IIT Guwahati, Dr. Rajiv I. Modi, Chairman, Managing Director of Cadila Pharmaceuticals Limited. However, today, because of his absence, we have Professor Ramarao, one of the board member, will be the acting chairman. Sri Rahul Mehta ji, founder, Mehta Family Foundation, Houston, Texas, be the today's guest of honor. Members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, faculty members, invited dignitaries, guests, graduating students and their family members, members of the media, officers and staff of the Institute, brothers and sisters, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this 24th Convocation of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. On this day, 17th June of 2022. Today, the scenario in Assam state was very grim because of heavy rainfall and the flood situation. Sir, we offer the complete support to the state of Assam and also the government of Assam. In fact, we are deputing our drone team to do a survey where the people are landlocked. And also, I appeal to all my faculty, staff, students to donate 1 day of their salary to the government of Assam to give the flood relief to the Assamese people. We are with you. I take this opportunity to express our solemn gratitude to Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, His Excellency, Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, for kindly agreeing to deliver the convocation address, and also to our guest of honor, Sri Rahul Mehta ji, President, Mehta Family Foundation, Houston, Texas, USA, for agreeing to be with us today, and also agreeing to address our students on this 24th convocation. Thanks to our chairman, who could not be here today, Dr. Rajiv I. Modi. However, we would like to place on record his efforts and services to the Institute throughout his term as the chairman of Board of Governors. On this day, I also ask Professor Prahlada Ramarao for presiding this event as the acting chairman of IITG Board of Governors. And he is a constant supporter to us in all activities and endeavors of the Institute of Technology, Guwahati. On behalf of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, I wish to thank the Ministry of Education for their continued support to enhance the academic and research programs and infrastructure of the institute, and also the faith reposed on us. My personal thanks to Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, and three other Minister of State, Sri Rajkumar Ranjan Singh ji, Annapurna Devi ji, Dr. Subhash Sarkar ji, our Minister of Education Secretary, Sri Sanjay Murthy ji, Additional Secretary Sri Rakesh Ranjan ji for Higher Education, and all the officers of the ministry for their excellent support for the growth of this institute since its inception in 1994, which has enabled us to achieve a number of milestones and has allowed us to set new targets for the future. Thank you. Welcome to all of you once again to the 24th Convocation of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. Dear parents of the students, I am very pleased to inform you that Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati is trying to leap forward by embracing rising demands of the newer and transdisciplinary areas of research and technology development by incorporating National Education Policy 2020, which includes the industry interaction and participation in offering courses in futuristic areas, providing thrust to startup culture, entrepreneurship at all levels, and creation of jobs in the Northeast. Though hard work of our faculty, staff, and students, IIT Guwahati has been ranked in QS World Ranking 2023, second in India, 37th globally in citation per faculty category, and 384th globally in QS World Ranking, jumping 11 position from last year, and 86th position from 2021, and we were actually at 490 in 2019, but today we are 384. That means 106 rank jump in 3 years, which is a tremendous input. I think you should give a big applause to the faculty, staff, and students of the institute. IIT Guwahati has been ranked 7th in engineering and 8th in overall university ranking in the National Institutional Ranking Framework, what we call NIRF ranking, conducted by Ministry of Education in the year 2022. IIT Guwahati has improved overall world ranking 350 in Nature Index, ranked within the top 10 in India overall, as well as 3 subject categories. IIT Guwahati has ranked number 5 in India in chemistry, number 7 in physical sciences in the Nature Index ranking. In Times Higher Education, the Impact Global Ranking 2021, IIT Guwahati has been ranked for the first time in the top 200 universities for a Sustainable Development Goal 4, which is the quality education, Sustainable Development Goal 7, affordable and clean energy, and Sustainable Development Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. In QS World Ranking 2022, IITG secured world ranking in petroleum engineering, a subject index, and also ranked in 12 other different subject rankings. In 2021, QS International Subject-Wise Ranking, IIT Guwahati is 5th among the IITs in the top 100 world universities, which is a great, leap jump for the Institute of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. I also welcome Sri Neil Prakash Chetri, who is from Sikkim, who joined our board in August 2021. Today he is not able to join us. On behalf of the board, I welcome Sri Chetris to the board and also to the convocation. And place on record Mr. Kehi from Nagaland, who was earlier in our board, and his contribution to the Board of Governors of IIT Guwahati. IIT Guwahati is one of the most beautiful educational campuses in the country that provides an ideal setting for learning and research, and we believe that we are learning in tandem with the tides of the mighty Brahmaputra at the vibrant campus of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. It is strongly believed that IIT Guwahati has been able to fulfill the aspiration of people of the Northeast region to a large extent. Since its inception, it was through the Assam Accord, signed in 1985. The institute is fully residential for the students, enriched with world-class facilities, and is empowered with a young and dynamic faculty and staff. The total number of enrolled students in 2021-22 is 7,430. Of these, 51% are postgraduate students, 2,147 PhD students, and 1,058 students are MTech students. The academic session commenced from July 2021. However, 2,283 students were admitted in various programs across all the departments and academic center during the reporting year. Today, 1,620 students who have successfully completed their programs in June 2022 and will receive their degrees in the various disciplines. Out of these, 697 BTech and B Design students, 256 are PhD students, and 667 are master students. During the year for PhD, we have already awarded 142 PhD students who are awarded their degrees in the interim period, who will also, some of them, receive today in this convocation. Sir, the institute offers Bachelor of Technology program in Biotechnology, Bioscience and Bioengineering, Chemical Engineering, Chemical Science and Technology, Civil Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electronics and Electrical Engineering, Engineering Physics, Mathematics and Computing, and Mechanical Engineering. We also have a design program in Bachelors of Design and a Master of Technology in many areas. I'm not going to read out everything, it is listed there. 22nd convocation of IIT Guwahati was held on 22nd of September of 2020 in virtual mode with Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, as the chief guest. The Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal, and the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Sri Sanjay Dhotre, were the guests of honor. The Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sri Sarbanand Sonowal, was the special guest on that day. 23rd convocation of IIT Guwahati was held on 16 July in virtual mode with Sri Nagavara Ramarao Narayanamurthy, founder Infosys, Honorable Chairman of Board of Governors, IIT Guwahati Rajiv I. Modi, and who is the Chairman and Managing Director of Cadila Pharmaceuticals Limited, and Hisataka Moriwaki, President of Gifu University, Japan, as the guest of honor. Today, we are actually witnessing the 24th convocation. The institute has been able to attract outstanding faculty members from not just from India, but other parts of the globe as well. Today, I am very happy to inform you, sir, that we have 435 plus faculty members enrolled, with many of them globally acknowledged for their research contributions. We have inducted more than 75 distinguished faculty, visiting professors, honorary professors, and honorary faculty from prestigious Indian and foreign universities. We have also inducted some of the industry professionals as professors of practice in different departments and centers. The regular faculty strength at the end of March 2020 was 435, with an additional strength of visiting and honorary faculty being 75 plus. The number of non-teaching staff at the end of March was 507. Based on the approval of 106th meeting of the Board of Governors, we have appointed honorary foreign faculty, about as many as 42 faculty members from prestigious foreign university. We have also inducted what is called as professors of practice and visiting faculty. All the theory classes and evaluations were held through in physical mode, bringing all the students back after 2 years of pandemic on March 21st of 2022. Since then, we have conducted oral examination in a physical mode. An important feature of academic excellence in the continuous replenishment of ideas and creation of new areas of research and innovation, attracting organizations seeking collaboration in education, research, development, as well as product development. During the reporting year, we have created one more new school, School of Business, offering Master of Business Administration, and one more new center, Center for Sustainable Polymers. In addition, Mehta Family Foundation support, our established School of Health Science and Technology was also initiated. So I would like to place on record the thanks to Sri Rahul Mehta, President of Mehta Family Foundation, for this nice gesture to support the Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, which is located in the northeast part of India. It is named after his parents, Jyoti and Bhupat Mehta School of Health Science and Technology. Madam Jyoti is sitting in the first row today. Thank you very much, madam, for coming to IIT Guwahati. In 2021, we had created 4 new schools. Mehta Family Foundation School of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. That was again as a fine gesture from Rahul Mehta, supported by his foundation from Houston, Texas, through their philanthropic support. School of Health Science and Technology is the another one, what he has done this year. We have also converted Center for Rural Technology to School of Agro and Rural Technologies, which is rigorously working towards solving real-life problems of the Northeast. We received funding from our chairman, Rajiv I. Modi, for that, and we are now started working in state of Gujarat as well, expanding our activities from Assam to Gujarat. We have also upgraded our Center for Energy to School of Energy, Science and Engineering with new plans. We are offering a BTech program, which is going to be admitted in July 2022, a BTech program in Energy, Science and Engineering, which is very going to be the focus of our new school. We have also established Center for Disaster Management and Research and Center for Intelligent Cyber Physical System. And Center for Disaster Management Research was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma ji. In the years to come, IIT Guwahati, with transdisciplinary focus and specialized centers to attract talent, we hope would become the ultimate destination of scholars and scientists from the world over. MOUs for academic and research collaborations with international academic institutions and organizations. At present, we have more than 75 active MOUs with institutions and organizations from all over the world. During this coronavirus pandemic, IIT Guwahati have signed and renewed MOUs with 13 international universities and institutions and organizations. Memorandum of Understanding signed with University of St. Andrews, Scotland, which is a 650-year-old university. They have come together to start a course on energy management, which is Scotland's first university and the 3rd oldest English-speaking university in the world. St. Andrews occupies a place in the top 100 in 2022 QS rankings. We have established a new virtual center of Australia-India Wonder Center with 10 universities from Australia and 13 universities from India to focus on mission water with transdisciplinary focus. And sir, we would actually have taken a resolute to work on river Brahmaputra and understand from the rivers in Australia how it is comparable, and we're working together to solve the problem. We have also signed a memorandum of understanding with India-Japan Lab of Kyoto University, one of the private universities in Japan. And as per the MOU, IIT Guwahati and IJL will encourage faculty and students to work jointly for various capacity building activities, besides developing a new certificate course on specific topics related to disaster management, which is very important for this part of the world, particularly the state of Assam. Visit of High Commissioner, Australia to India, Barry O'Farrell, and visit of French delegation for collaboration clearly tells us that there is a lot of interest in working with us from across the world. The year 2021 saw a steep drop of students' mobility all over the world. Due to the pandemic, there was some 8 students from various countries who registered with us for full-time course in IIT Guwahati. So you can see the list of students on the slide. National and international conferences are organized by different departments, large number, and also we have instituted just 2 years back IITG Alumni Awards to confer their contribution to our society. And this year, Mr. Archit Gupta, CEO of ClearTax, which is a unicorn company created from an alumni of IIT, And Dr. Ankit Garg, a professor in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Shantou University in China, has been awarded the Young Alumni Award, Achiever Award, and they were honored with a citation and a trophy. International Students' Day was celebrated. You can see nice pictures of all the students who have come complete from 35 international students from Syria, Ethiopia, Seychelles, Sudan, Cameroon, and Spain. Sir, on the research and development front, the research program is sponsored, direct research. There are 325 research projects in progress with a total sanction value of close to about 500 crores. In the year under report, we received 131 new projects with a sanction value of close to about 120 crores. The R&D projects are mainly sponsored by government ministries and departments, with major support coming from the Department of Higher Education, the Department of Science and Technology, Biotechnology, Science and Engineering Research Board, the Board of Research in Nuclear Sciences, Defense Research Development Organization, Indian Council for Medical Research. We also have a considerable number of industry-supported research projects. There are more than 100 principal investigators involved in carrying out the research work at the institute, with about 300 project staff. Project with a sanction value of close to about 12 crores. At present, there are more than 100 MOUs active with institutions and organizations for R&D. IIT Guwahati have signed with 55 institutions and organizations during the reporting year. The faculty members of the institute have been actively publishing research papers in international and national journals. I'm very, very happy to tell you, our faculty have published more than 2,160 research publications, which are Scopus Index in 2021, which has actually given us the credit for citation per faculty at the top in India. Research and consultancy, sir, we are closely working with Government of Assam. I would like to report to you, whether it is water resources, disaster management, agriculture, or any area, we have contributed extensively, either through consultancy or research projects with this Government of Assam. In 2019, we have started Industry Interaction and Special Initiative Cell at IIT Guwahati, which is really working in all spheres to increase the entrepreneurial and startup culture or ecosystem in the Northeast. Totally 7 numbers of technology transfer have been registered in the financial year. IISI has created a group on patent filing to help faculty, and we have also initiated new initiatives on patent filing, supporting every faculty. So we have received total 73 applications, and 11 are granted this year alone. Coming to the innovation and entrepreneurial activities, IIT Guwahati Technology Innovation and Development Foundation has been selected to develop technology innovation in the area of technology for underwater exploration, and by the National Mission of Interdisciplinary Cyber-Physical Systems, Department of Science and Technology. TIH consists of 68 faculty members, majority from IIT Guwahati and other IITs like Roorkee, Bhubaneswar, Ropar, Indore, Dharwad, and many. Sir, our EICT Academy is an initiative of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology to provide skill training to the faculty members, engineering and non-engineering in the area of recent trends. Sir, we have trained successfully 17,678 participants, and mainly from northeastern part of India. Northeast Center for Biological Sciences and Healthcare was created, sir, and inaugurated in 2020. We have received large number of researchers from across the institute to come and use our facility at IIT Guwahati. IIT Guwahati Research Park is the first park to be set up in the northeastern India, approved by the Ministry of Human Resources and Development, which is the Ministry of Education today. During the year under report, 6 training programs, 6 conference seminars, 4 events on startups, innovation, exhibition and model presentation, hackathon, and technical presentation were organized by IIT Guwahati Research Park. The first ever research and industrial conclave was organized in 2023, and I'm very glad to tell you today more than 22 companies are co-located at IIT Guwahati, and more than 22 technology transfers have been done so far. The Technology Incubation Center of IIT Guwahati also has become a hub of enterprising young minds who are enthusiastically pursuing their dreams and turning them into reality. At present, 15 incubators and 2 virtual incubators are active in the TIC, and 11 have already graduated from the center. I wish today Rahul Mehta ji will tell his experience of starting 4 of his startups, so that our students get more enthused and start creating job creators than job seekers. Our library, sir, is very rich. The best library, and it is open to all people in the Northeast. And we have a large number of collections. It is given on the top. So I'm not going to the details to just lack of time. And we have also put new scientific infrastructure in place for better quality of research dissemination through our library. And we have also, sir, signed an MOU with CDAC Pune for establishing very top-notch 850 teraflop supercomputer at IIT Guwahati as part of the National Supercomputing Mission. IIT Guwahati has named this supercomputer as Param Kamarupa. Sir, we do already have Param Ishan from last 5 years, and large number of faculty students are using this supercomputer, and now we have got an additional one. Coming to the faculty achievement, large number of faculty brought laurels to the institute through their dedicated research and teaching. Among them, few prestigious awards needs our appreciation. Sir, due to lack of time, I'm not going to read their names. It's there up on the slide, sir. More than 100 students also got recognition and achieved awards during the reporting year, which brought laurels to the institute. Again, the list of the students are given there. Sir, coming to the campus development, we have constructed a new boys hostel 11, and we actually converted that into both girls hostel and boys hostel. So 500 rooms are for girls, and another 800 or close to 700 plus rooms for the boys hostel. We have also created a new academic complex phase 5 and expansion of academic complex phase 4, phase 6. Construction of 160 quarters are also in the progress. Research park building is almost complete, sir. We are going to move, which is a G+7 and G+8, which is almost completed. We are going to move into that. We are also building economically weaker section hostels, student hostel, and we have put up a new electrical infrastructure as well as in the campus. Sir, our data center, which is also upgraded on a turnkey basis under NSM project in association with CDAC. The work is in progress, about to be completed soon. And we have also a Samir, a new building which is going to come up for a high-tech with the Ministry of Electronics. We are also building a new building for bioscience, bioengineering department, and a core laboratory for first year and international student hostel. Sir, this core laboratory will also be used for training the teachers from Assam, particularly their physics, chemistry, and electronics laboratories. Extension of mechanical department is undertaken up, and we are also now going to build Mehta Family School of Data Science, and Ms. Jyoti and Bhupat Mehta School of Health Science also will be constructed soon. We are going to take up. IIT Guwahati has signed many MOUs, sir, as I explained to you earlier, with industries from India and abroad. These encompass interinstitutional collaboration to bring together the best of resources to the national interest and moving from tower of excellence to network of excellence. So we took a resolute that we are going to be a networking institute, taking all the institutions in neighborhood to the higher levels. With Government of Assam, IIT Guwahati has signed an MOU on 20th May for construction of a connected multi-speciality hospital to work with our School of Health Sciences. I would like to place on record our sincere thanks to Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, the Chief Minister of Assam, for coming forward to give 546 crores to the Indian Institute of Technology to build this hospital. So please give him a big applause, please. Sir, we are also doing in sustainable development goals. IIT Guwahati produces 2 megawatt of solar power as green energy in our campus out of our 6 megawatts. So we would like to take this next year to 50% or even more than that. So we wanted to become a campus of sustainable energy. Institute expenditure, sir, I don't want to read out completely, but I should say revenue expenditure is 340 crores and total expenditure is about close to 600 crores. Campus placement is fantastic, sir, this year. Close to about, you can see 88% of the BTech and B-Design students are placed and 74% overall placement you can see. But out of these 88, some of them have gone for startup and other things. So you have to note that, so the placement would be much higher actually, because they are going to give jobs to others. So total number of registered students for virtual campus placement in this year was about 1,243 students. Sir, we conducted a Northeast Research Conclave under the advice of Honorable Minister for Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, and we had very big footfall of all the school children in our campus. The conclave was adorned by large number of ministers from the central government as well as state government of Assam, where Honorable Minister for Education and Chief Minister of Assam was co-patrons. The mega conclave hosted more than 7,000 participants and delegates over 3 days. More than 150 academic institutions, colleges participated. 100 startups and MSc industry also participated. More than 500 oral presentations with more than 500 poster presentations were made by the delegates during this conference. During the conclave, delegates showcased their R&D activities through research and innovation exhibition. Over 300 exhibitors participated in this grand mega event, which was witnessed by the children across the state. And particularly, I was so happy to interact with some of the children coming from Shivasagar, Dibrugarh, and as far as that places. Impact of NERC is a very, very clear, sir. We are going to create a cluster university in the Northeast. So due to lack of time, I'll just move quickly. And this slide will give you about the glimpses of the Northeast Research Conclave we held at IIT Guwahati. And we had very series of student activities like Culturinga, you can see, which is a SAS, the classical night. So our students are very, very active. They can organize very large program independently themselves. Glimpses of Culturinga and SAS is shown here. Sir, in a fast-changing world, keeping pace with ever-increasing number of areas of research and application poses a major challenge to this institute. IIT Guwahati is trying to augment the research initiatives in all the areas of science and technology in general, and in nanoscience and technology, healthcare, disaster management, transdisciplinary areas in water, bioengineering, and data science in particular, initiation of research in some of the cutting-edge areas of biological sciences, namely genomics, developmental biology, healthcare, bioinformatics, flexible electronics, advanced functional materials, sustainable polymers, is a testament to the aspiration of IIT Guwahati to excel in research. Recognizing the challenges of environmentally sustainable development, IIT Guwahati emphasizes a transdisciplinary research paradigm to solve problems that have important societal impact. It is indeed a challenging task to match the ever-increasing need for funds and providing infrastructure for these emerging and futuristic research areas. And IIT Guwahati has resolutely taken this challenge in its stride. So in this direction, I am very happy to tell you, we have generated this year 600 crores, including support from the state government and Mehta family and many other alumni. But we are constantly looking for support from very corner to provide state-of-the-art infrastructure to both scientific and physical to our faculty and students. IIT Guwahati endeavors to make a mark as an institute of international standing, and to make this vision a reality, a committee was formed for advancing international understanding of the institute in August 2020. We call this as Art of an Institution. That is, A stands for administration, R for research, T for teaching, providing sufficient strength to work in collaboration and take the institute forward in serving the interests of the society. It was approved by the Senate and BOG, and then we have also constituted a new committee to look at how to implement the national education policy. IIT Guwahati developed many of these new innovative programs during this year to take the implementation possible. I will conclude maybe in less than 30 seconds. During these difficult days of COVID-19 pandemic, we have come back with our conventional convocation. On the occasion of the 24th convocation on behalf of the institute, I offer my hearty congratulations to all the graduating students and also best wishes to each one of you and successful completion of your academic journeys. While many of you will go for higher studies, some will prefer to work in the industry, some will be the entrepreneur, or some will choose administration and management, some will be faculty members in the universities. I'm very confident that whatever profession you choose, each one of you will excel with your knowledge, hard work, and devotion. We will keep you informed about alumni activities, and so you can remain engaged with the institute and keep abreast on the progress of IIT Guwahati. As fresh alumni, I urge you to maintain strong ties with your institute and participate in the future growth of the evolution of the Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati. On behalf of the institute, I wish all the success in your future endeavors. I thank all of you again for patiently listening to my report of the director. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.
The guest of honor, Shri Rahul Mehta, is now requested to give a brief address.
Hello, all of you. I know you're wondering why I'm carrying this backpack, but I'll give you the answer in a few minutes. I know all of you are sleeping, so I know you're all very tired, and probably I'm standing between you and your degrees, so I'll try to make this brief. Right, all of you are hopefully awake now. So, first of all, good afternoon to all of you. Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, Dr. Sitaram, members of the Board of Governors, faculty, parents, family, and all the friends. Thank you for inviting me to address the class of 2022. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to share a few moments with all of you all. First of all, I also want to thank my mom, my sister, who came for the journey with me, and of course many people back in Houston who are watching this even though it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So first and foremost, congratulations to all of you. I know you worked very hard, especially during the pandemic. You've gone through one of the most disruptive moments in our life, but you should take a great pride in earning a degree from one of the finest institutions in India and indeed in the world. Please express your thanks and gratitude to your parents for all the sacrifices they have made for you in your journey to this particular place on this particular day. Let's all give a big round of applause to all your parents, even though they are not present here. And to all the parents who are not present here, and to all those who could not make it here today. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey and the 3 things that I have learned along the way that I want to share with you today. I was born in Bombay to a family of very modest means. My parents couldn't afford the education that they wanted, but they definitely wanted us to have the best education they could afford. So they scrimped and saved everything when I requested them that I would like to go to America and go for studies. I was only 17 when I arrived in America and did not know a single soul. This was before the internet era. The only way to communicate was to call an operator and to talk to them. I knew very little about the culture. I had no idea what I was stepping into. I didn't know anything about what the baseball was, what McDonald's was, what football was, or many aspects of the American culture. To give you an idea of my naivety, on the first day of campus, I was given a map and to go and find a building to get my student ID. That building was about 30 minutes away from where I was staying. But I didn't know how to read a map, that paper map. I was feeling hungry, frustrated, asking many people how to go from point A to point B. And finally, an Indian student who was kind enough, who saw me, realized that I needed help, offered his time, and took me to a cafeteria so that I could eat after 48 hours of landing in America, and finally showed me how to get my student ID. That just tells you one of the simpler, from the day one, the challenges I faced when I went to America for my education. I had very little money, therefore I worked all my way through school to earn my degree. I was working at the U of H Computing Center, and that's how I struggled both academically and financially during my entire student life. Fast forward to my senior year, where as a computer science student, I worked on a project. That project gave me an idea for starting a company. I had very little savings, probably less than $10. And at that point in time, the entrepreneurial culture was not there. Nobody even knew what it meant to start a company. I had to figure out all the things that it required to start the paperwork, even to go and register a company and get the company started. There was no VC. There was nobody who was going to give me any money. There was no way to approach a bank and get a loan. Nor did I want to ask my parents for starting my company. But I had a deep commitment to my ideas, and that is what led me to continue my journey. I worked hard, a lot of grit, and good fortune. I eventually built the company into a global enterprise with dozens of employees and offices around the world. After 10 years, I sold the company for more money than I could have ever imagined. At this point, my financial concerns evaporated. I could have lived a life of leisure for the rest of my days. So now you are at this pivotal moment. The question is, what do you do next? Now, the two things that drove me forward. The first, I really loved the idea of creating new things. That was, I thought, my forte. You know, it was never, the first company was never about the money. The first company was all about creating new things. And I loved working with passionate people and making a difference in the lives of the customers. Second, I wanted to prove to myself that the first one was not just a stroke of luck. I really wanted to know, do I have the skills? Or it was just a fluke. After the first company, I started my second company. I could have failed. I invested my own capital, energy, time, but I was very fortunate that I went on to start 3 additional companies, each one from beginning, from scratch, without a single dollar of outside funding. Each was built on a new idea, a new team, a new business plan, based on my vision, based on my creativity, understanding of the markets, and customer feedback. All of these companies were acquired by industry giants: Platinum Technology, HP, Veritas, Brocade. In baseball terminology, I had scored 4 out of 4, giving me a sense of achievement, happiness, and joy far beyond my wildest expectations. So again, I was at a pivotal moment in my life. What do you do next? I could have started another company. I had enough ideas. I had capital of my own to start more companies. But at some point, I decided that that is not what I wanted to do, and I wanted to find a new way to build and pivot and change my life. I had a burning desire to make a difference in the world. The idea of change is very frightening. I can tell you, you will find that in your life, that those are the times when you are giving up your entire DNA, everything that you've learned, your identity, your network, your friends, your status. You have to completely change your daily routine, no longer going to offices, but thinking of new things to do. These are not easy changes and transitions in life. But I was dedicated to making a difference in the world. I had already decided to start a charitable organization called the Mehta Family Foundation. Here, I guess we call it as a trust or a charity, to help the society in the general areas of education and healthcare. Over the years, the foundation has funded over 100 different nonprofits or NGOs. In the last 5 years, actually more than that, one of the major focus and thrust of the foundation has been education, and especially to create new schools and new opportunities for students in new areas in India. And as a result, we have funded 5 different IITs, to 5 different schools at 5 different and many different IITs. So we've created the School of Bioscience at IIT Madras, School of Center for Engineering and Medicine at IIT Kanpur, the School of Data Science and AI at IIT Roorkee, and 2 schools here at IIT Guwahati, School of Data Science and the School of Health Science and Technology. And especially why Northeast? Even though I lived in India, I have always been very passionate about Northeast. I believe that Northeast has been neglected, and I really wanted to do things for the people over here. One of the things I believe in is that education brings about economic prosperity. And I think you are the future. You are the people who are going to change the future of this Northeast region. And I really wanted to make a difference in the Northeast area of India. And that is why we funded IIT Guwahati. You know, my journey has been full of ups and downs and many pivots in life. And I'm sure yours will also will continue throughout your life also. You know, you've overcome a formidable challenge of the pandemic, and that is that is not an easy task. Many of you have lost 2 years of your life from enjoying the campus here, missing in-person learning and socializing with your fellow students, while many others have completely missed the on-campus experience. I hope that, but in the meantime, while you have lost some of those things, what you have achieved is a tremendous resilience. And I think that will take you a long journey in your life. From my experience, I would like to share 3 things that I believe have benefited in my journey. Number 1 is the courage to define your own success. Second one is developing yourself as a whole person. And third is being a lifelong learner. Let me expand on these 3 examples. One is courage to define your own success. So imagine that you are attending a class reunion 10 years from now, or your alumni meet, and you come to IIT Guwahati. I'm sure the first question you will get asked by your classmates is, what have you been up to? Will you feel proud of what you have accomplished? Will you have the courage to tell them about your journey? Will you make some excuses and sugarcoat your journey? Will you have the satisfaction that you followed your own path and be true to yourself? Or will you have disappointment because you followed the path of least resistance and did what others and the society expected of you? We live in a world with tremendous pressure to make money and grab the spotlight. Everywhere we turn, from Facebook and Instagram to TV, from Bollywood, we are bombarded with messages of the rich and the famous and the luxurious lifestyles that afford them. I'm not here to tell you that the fame and fortune are necessarily bad things. What I'm saying is that money and recognition should not be the only measure of success, and they are no guarantee of happiness. It is also important to understand your duty and obligations to your parents, family, and others in the society, but you must choose your own path in fulfilling those responsibilities and maximizing your own potential. I would like to tell you a little bit about my story and how I have defined success throughout my life. After I graduated, my parents, friends, professors all all expected me to follow the path of many classmates to take a well-paying job for a large company. When I told them that instead of taking a job, I wanted to focus on converting my idea into a reality of my senior class project, everybody laughed at me. There was no encouragement. And remember, this was the 1980s, when there was no notion of any support from anybody. The notion of entrepreneurialism didn't exist. Nobody ever thought of starting a company coming straight out of school. Like I said, everybody laughed at me, saying that you have no experience, no money, no ability to start a company, no experience. Why would you want to do that? It's foolish. Okay. And I listened to them. I knew they all meant well, but I was determined to find my own path. And that's the reason why I started my own company. I was not going to be happy working for a large company or even a small one. My definition of success was to, again, like I said earlier, to create new products and bring them to market. There were many struggles along the way. Just to give you an example of how I was determined on my path that I had chosen, I had only earned $2,500 the first year. That is less than what a janitor makes, less than $7 a day. I couldn't even afford the pizza based on that earnings of my first year. Many would have given up, folded their hands, and walked away. That wasn't me. I wasn't worried about what others thought. Compared to my classmates, even at the end of 10 years, I probably looked like a loser because I didn't have any money in my bank account. I didn't own a home. I didn't have a car. I was driving an old car. But yet, by my measure of success, I was succeeding beyond my wildest dreams. I was running a thriving company with offices worldwide and a global customer base. That is not to say that working for a large company is not the right path for you. We must all follow our own paths. You must follow your own paths. Some of us are cut out to be entrepreneurs. Some are better at working for a large company. Some are better working for a nonprofit or an NGO in the act of service of others or in the nation. What is important is for you to understand yourself, what is and how you are going to find happiness and joy and living a meaningful life. Second thing I would like to share with you is developing yourself as a whole person. What does that mean, right? As engineers, we are all aware of the mastering of the technical skills. IIT has been a great platform for you to master your technical skills, whether they were civil engineering or computer programming. But it is equally important to understand what HR calls it as soft skills. The skills required to build teams, collaborate with others, and communicate effectively. Some of us have a natural ability to communicate, but most of us have to work hard at that particular skill. For me, I was a very soft-spoken and a shy person. Just the thought of asking a girl out for a coffee meant that I'm sweating, right? Speaking in front of an audience like today was beyond, I would be perspiring like crazy. That's how shy and soft-spoken I was. It is not something that was natural to me. But, when I launched the first company, I realized that I really needed to figure out how to communicate effectively with my customers, how to sell my message. I have to understand how to do that effectively, and that if I didn't do that, I would not succeed. So, for you may have the most brilliant idea, or you are working for a large company or any company. What is important is for you to understand how to develop your soft skills. Some of the ways that I have developed my soft skills are I've taken a lot of workshops, webinars, reading literature, watching documentaries, speaking at professional conferences, developing an appreciation for arts and sports. In short, if you want to achieve your full potential, develop your whole person, develop your entire personality. A well-rounded person is happier, more productive, and a more fulfilled person. This brings me to my last suggestion: be a lifelong learner. As you might think that after your 4 years or 6 years or whatever it is, if you're getting a PhD at IIT Guwahati, you're finally ready to leave the real world and then leave the academia and enter the real world. But if you want to continue to grow as a person, our life as a student is just beginning. Learning should be a lifelong pursuit. Since my graduation, I've made it a point of continuing my studies. I regularly take classes, education classes at Rice, Harvard, Stanford, and other universities. Last year, after receiving my invitation as a fellowship at Stanford, I am now spending my entire year at Stanford. And that journey was in two different ways. First, the learning was in moving from Houston to Palo Alto. I had to build a new apartment, start my life all over again. Everything was brand new. Second was walking across the Stanford campus and taking courses. Okay, so today I strap my backpack every day and you will see me on my Stanford campus. I take courses every day. I take courses in politics, energy, agriculture, philanthropy, and many other areas of life which I don't know. So what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to say is that you're never old to take a backpack and go to school again. Learning for me has been a lifelong pursuit, and it is part of the reason why I'm here. I hope it is you also continue to learn throughout your life. So in closing, I urge you to have the courage to define your success. Take time to develop yourself as a whole person and never stop learning. If you manage to do those three things, you stand a very good chance of having a bright and a prosperous future. And don't forget to have fun along the way. So thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022. Go make awesome happen.
The chief guest of the 24th Convocation is the Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi. Professor Jagdish Mukhi is the 30th Governor of Assam, and he assumed his office on 10th October 2017. Prior to his appointment as the Governor of Assam, Professor Mukhi was the Lieutenant Governor of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Professor Jagdish Mukhi earlier held the portfolios of finance, planning, excise and taxation, and higher education in Delhi government. He is credited with working extensively for the welfare of the people of Delhi. Some of the notable achievements credited to Professor Jagdish Mukhi's name were banning of lottery trade, etc. in Delhi in 1994 when he was the Minister of Finance. He also worked towards persuading people to abstain from consuming alcohol. As Minister of Excise, he declared record number of dry days in a year. He established Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, a professional university which was self-funded as a Minister of Higher Education. He was also honored as the Best Finance Minister of the nation and also received Best MLA Award in Delhi Vidhan Sabha 2 times. He represented Janakpuri constituency continuously from 1980 and won 7 times from the same constituency. Professor Jagdish Mukhi was born to late J.R. Mukhi and late Lakshmi Devi Mukhi on 1st December 1942. Now the chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, is requested to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Namaskar. Respected Rahul Mehta ji, CEO Mehta Family Foundation, Professor P.R. Ramarao, Acting Chairman, Board of Governors, IIT Guwahati, Professor T.G. Sitaramji, Director IIT Guwahati, members of the Board of Governors, invited dignitaries from the academia, dignitaries present here from the government, faculty and staff members, graduating students, their parents, and members from the media. It's a moment of happiness for me to be here for the 24th Convocation of Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. I consider it a privilege to be addressing the brightest young minds in the country and in fact the world. IIT Guwahati sets the benchmark for education in engineering and technology in the sciences and even humanities, management and allied disciplines. On this occasion, I wish to congratulate everybody associated with IIT Guwahati whose untiring contributions have helped this institution to transform itself into a center of excellence. This beautiful, lush green campus located on the bank of the mighty Brahmaputra has presented an ideal ambience for teaching, learning, and cutting-edge research and development activities. It's really a matter of satisfaction that IIT Guwahati, which is an offshoot of the historic Assam Accord, has made us all proud time and again with its remarkable contributions and achievements. In a short span of close to 3 decades, IIT Guwahati has become known for its environment of academic experience in the entire country with its quality technical education. This institution has produced globally competitive human resources and carried out research that significantly benefited the society. This shows the social commitment of this institute. I hope IIT Guwahati will grow to global prominence and the graduates of this institute would lead the nation in every sphere of life. Established in 1994, IIT Guwahati has come a long way. It's the only academic institution in India that occupied a place among the top 100 world universities under 50 years of age, ranked by London-based Times Higher Education in the year 2014, and continues to maintain its superior position even today. IIT Guwahati gained 37th rank globally in the research citations per faculty category and overall 384 rank in the QS World University Ranking 2022 released recently. IIT Guwahati has retained the 7th rank among the best engineering institutions of the country in the India Ranking 2021. The alumni produced by IIT Guwahati comprise engineers, entrepreneurs, and technologists who have helped building a new India. They have also added to our country's global reputation. IIT Guwahati alumni have contributed substantially to research and business across the world, and yet their primary identity remains their alma mater. Dear students, as IIT Guwahati celebrates its 24th Convocation Day, I congratulate the achievers who worked hard to attain their degrees. Convocation is an occasion to celebrate the years of hard work and dedication of the students, along with the selfless support of the teachers, other stakeholders of the institutions, and of course, the parents. I convey my best wishes to all the successful students who will venture into their professional world to transform the society by integrating their knowledge and skill with human values and compassion to create a better world. The success of graduating students is also tribute to the faculty of IIT Guwahati, which is among the best in our country. They have nurtured raw youngsters into mature and responsible professionals. My good wishes to all of you. Dear students, vision statement of IIT Guwahati envisages it to be recognized globally for excellence in education, research and innovation, and nurture future leaders to serve the society at large. As such, I sincerely desire that the passing out graduates must strive to give back to the society in their own way. I would urge the IIT Guwahati authorities and community to adopt and partner a school for underprivileged children and see how they can contribute to its development and to the capacity building of the students. IIT Guwahati has been an important name in the field of research. I sincerely feel that the true test of the scientific research lies in its abilities to help our society accelerate socio-economic development in various fields of human life. In this context, I will sincerely appreciate IIT Guwahati if it intensely associates itself into the research and education related to medicine and help our state in developing a world-class healthcare ecosystem in Assam. It's really heartening that our government and IIT Guwahati have recently signed an MOU to set up the first of its kind medical research institution along with the integrated multi-specialty 350-bed hospital to facilitate innovation in the medical field. This initiative will also again align with the new education policy 2020, which aims to integrate multidisciplinary education opportunities as part of the futuristic curriculum. With the present NEP 2020 policy, the IITs are expected to lead in the overall implementation of the policy. Friends, as we seek to meet important developmental goals and build an inclusive society, we have to draw upon the power to innovation to find solutions to our concerns in diverse domains such as health, education, food security, energy access, environmental protections, and national security. We have to make all efforts to promote an innovation culture and become an innovation society. To usher in such a culture calls for revitalizing every link in the innovation value chain. IIT Guwahati should lead our state in creation of an innovation culture and encourage our youth to be entrepreneurs so that they themselves become job creators rather than being job seekers. On this occasion, my appeal to all the graduates: be more focused with your goals. resolute with your ideas, and committed to your vision. You are going out of this institution to take up higher responsibilities in personal and social life. My best wishes to all of you. I would like to end by quoting Mahatma Gandhi, who once said, "Be the change that you wish to see in this world." So I say to you all, lead the world, be the change, and make Assam and India proud. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Following the recommendation of the Senate of IIT Guwahati and the approval of Board of Governors, IIT Guwahati, the names of students who would be graduating in the 24th convocation will now be placed before the Director and Chairman Senate, IIT Guwahati, for his signature in the Book of Record of Graduates. The presentation of degrees will now begin. We start first with the presentation of the PhD, MS Engineering plus PhD, dual MTech plus PhD degrees. The Dean of Academic Affairs will present the PhD, MS Engineering plus PhD, and dual MTech plus PhD degree recipients, and the Chairman Senate will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, Durgesh Kumar and others, including those in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for award of their respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, MS Engineering plus Doctor of Philosophy, and dual Master of Technology plus Doctor of Philosophy, and pray that they be admitted.
The Chairman Senate will now admit all recipients of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, MS Engineering plus PhD, and the dual degree of MTech plus PhD.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairman of the Senate, I admit you all to your respective degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, MS Engineering, plus Doctor of Philosophy and dual Master of Technology, plus Doctor of Philosophy of the Institute, and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The Dean of Academic Affairs is requested to call the names of PhD and dual MTech plus PhD degree recipients.
Durgesh Kumar, Surajit Das, Palash Das, Aparajita Datta, Brijesh Singh, Madhurima Buragohai, Abhijit Das, Pranab Kumar Singh, Prasen Kumar Sharma, Mohammad Mansoor Khan, Aniruddha Majumdar, Indrajit Das, Himakshit Chaudhary, गायत्री नायक, अरिजीत भट्टाचार्य, विकास शाह, सुशांत बर्डोले, शैलेन दत्त, मिर्जाल करीम हुसैन, गार्गी मजुमदार, नीलाक्षी शर्मा, हीरक ज्योति दास, संघमित्रा दास, उपासना शर्मा, ज्योतिष कुमार दास, बनीशा बड़ा, अभिनय कुमार, धनेश सिंह दास, चेजर्ला वेंकटेश रेड्डी, सिद्धार्थ गोरिया, अभिषेक साहा, जेफ्रे डेंजिल मराक, शांतनु पाठक, सिद्धांत दास, पंकज उपाध्याय, सौरभ खुटिया देवरी, वार्तिका श्रीवास्तव, अमृता के देवी, विभास कुमार भुनिया, अजीत कुमार, मनीषा कुमारी शाह, अंशुमान महापात्र, अभिषेक कुमार, स्मिता दास, अतनु कुमार पॉल, तेल्ला गरला रमेश, अंकुर पांडे, बर्नाली भुई, आनिशा अख्तर, रूपम सिन्हा, बीतंक्रुंग त्रिपुरा, देवी प्रिया गगोई, अनुसुया तालुकदार, सुरभि पाटपेटेल, महेश शाहदेव नागरगोजे, भारत वेलागा, जिनेश सुभाष मचाले, Kakoli Priyam Goswami, Sasmita Behra, Sumit Goswami, Sayan Lahiri, Rakesh Sarkar, Kafil Ahmed, Saurabh Kolita, Subrata Mandal, Susan Kolita, Mihir Manna, Rabindranath Garai, Satyajit Mahata, Tukhar Jyoti Koch, Payal Doari, Adit Kumar Shah, Asesh Das, Santa Mandal, Sapnendu Panda, Tanushri Ray, Rakesh Jana, Shantiram Mahata, Niloy Mandal, Abhijit Das, Ajit Singh, Bandana Chaudhary, Tripti Das, Jimmy Sebastian Doimari, Tania Sen, Priyanki Das, Madonna Rai, Philip Bernstein Sainik, Vishwanath Ramba, Anil Kumar Raut, Rajneesh Kumar, Sayanti Ghosh, Paulami Datta, Jayakrishna Yu, Anupama Bora, Jinat Akhtar, Deepa Sachan, Nirmal Chandra Roy, Ritesh Kant Gupta, Anitha T. Simon, Niharika Borua, Manoranjan Meet, Ashish Kumar Chowdhury, Shiva Srinivas. Saurabh Suman, Nihal Gujre.
We now move on to the presentation of MTech, MDes, MSR, and International Joint Master's degrees. The Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Postgraduate, will present the respective degree recipients, and the Chairman Senate will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, Abhishek Ranjan and others, including those in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for the award of their respective degrees of Master of Technology, Master of Design, Master of Science by Research, International Joint Degree Program of Masters, and pray that they be admitted.
The Chairman Senate will now admit all the recipients of the MTech, MDes, MSR, and International Joint Master's degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairman of the Senate, I admit you all to your respective degrees of Master of Technology, Master of Design, Master of Science by Research, and International Joint Master's degree of the Institute, and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in Computer Science and Engineering.
Abhishek Ranjan, Amin Durlabh Ramachandra, Anurag Yadav, Ashish Kumar, Avik Samanta, Bhaskar Sharma, Dancing Pradhan, Deep Punia, Farhan Muhammad, Galati Nishant, Gandhi Preet Rakesh Bhai, Ketan Konakata, Manish Samuel, Mukesh Kumar Gandharva, Naladala Jashwant, Nalagatala Naga Shiva Kumar Reddy, Nishan Bharati, Pinaki Das, Ronak Ramesh, Shah Nihar Darshan Bhai, Sushil Kumar, Utkarsh Khati, Vikas Raghuvanshi, Vishal Jaiswal, Vivek Singh, Ashwan Patidar, Gaurav Kumar, Samiksha Agrawal, Kunal Srikant Wanikar, Kaushal Debangan, Baidyanath Jha, Dhananjay Shukla, Manoj Deka, Prabhat Singh, Pratik Kulkar, Harshavardhan Dubey, Ayush Jaiswal, Sakshi Sharma, Prasi Srivastava.
The head of the Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in Electronics and Electrical Engineering.
Mattaparthi SSV Sri Krishna Manideep, Jerry KCB, Yellamola Naveen, Sachidanand Prajapati, Kangarla Surya Venkata Narasimha, Sai Kumar, A. Vinay Kumar, Dadi Nuka Sai Kirti, Shashikant Ranchan, Udikala Aslesha Satyarahul, Raghunandan Gururaj Kalibat, Mayank Agrawal, Chaviti Vasanta Lashmi, Dheeraj Kumar Bharti, Manpreet Singh, Shivam Modi, Anjali, Saket Saurav, Bittu Kumar, Ayush Mathur, Anurag Lalit Kumar Laumas, Narayan Asarika, Bharat Mohan, Tim Jim K. Momin, Shantanu Gupt, Sonu Kumari, Tanya Chowdhury, and Akshay James.
The head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in mechanical engineering.
Anurag Singh Sikarwar, Raj Kishore, Ajit Pratap Singh, Debajyoti Nath Laskar, Karanjit Gohain, Kumar Sri Sai Siddharth Lolla, Pranav Murali, Sanjay Soni, Sharma Vedant, Kunal Kumar, Narnaware Saurabh Sopandas, Patel Dharmik Govindbai, Rakesh Kiran, Sanjeev Sekia, Singh Mayur Jai Prakash, Ambati Mohan Kumar, Jadav Dheeraj Naik, Kosur Vineet Sairam Verma, Nandakishore Shah, Sarthak Patidar, Prashant, Santosh Kumar, Teki Surya Shai, Sumit Kumar, Mirsaiddin Hussain, Ranamai Shaha, Shivansh Verma, Sonule Niraj Vilas, Yuvraj Das, Jayde Yashwant Vilas, Bandare Vishal Kundiba, Yangala Shashibhushan, Amit Kumar, Nishant Sharma, Shubham Basant, Prasanjit Sikdar, Rohit Kumar Keshwani, Rakesh Kumar Yadav, Jagpreet Singh, Aswin P, Bhaviri Setti Sai Sampat Kumar, Silla Lakshmi Narayan, Vallabhaneni Jai Prakash, Sanjeev Kumar Surendra Bhai, Rahul Prajapati, Rohit Sharma, Shweta Markam, Suraj Kumar, Abhinav Singh.
The head of the Department of Civil Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in civil engineering.
Bhagwati Sharan Dhekla, Ashish Panwar, Aman Ujjwal, Gurusamy K, Louis Burrow, Amey Shashikant Chaudhary, P. Abhishek, Prakash Chandra Singh, Abhay Hemant Rangunwala, Navneet Dinia, Ayush Verma, Divyanshu, Sani Sethi Amarnath, Sanjeev Ghosh, Vipul Dubey, Abhinav Bora, Chiranjeev Dev Burma, Manjit Raj, Sharanya, Shubham Meher, Sumit Baraskar, Vaibhav Kabdwal, Partho Mukherjee, Niladri Chaudhary, Rashmi Devi, Charako Chah, Arun Siva R, Shamim Hok, Biswajyoti Deka, Mitansha, Gopa Das, Kanike Srikant, Abhishek Kumar, Kesam Reddy Mukunda Reddy, Vikas Kumar, Nambajyoti Deka, Mrinal Roy, Shubham Kumar Rai, Bhaswati Baishya, Biman Kalita, Vikas Kumar, Shravani Dhamne, Reena Bisht, Badal, Ujjwal Kumar, Thatipalli Akshay Kumar, Rishabh, Prabhat Kumar Rajput, Utkarsha Avasthi, Anvesha Banerjee, Lisa Giri, Shiva Prasant Kumar, Shivani Gupta, Thavanila N, Keshav Kamboj, Subir Kumar Saha, Pooja Ajay Gatagat, and Abdur Rahman.
The head of the Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in biotechnology.
Agradeep Mukherjee, Amit Bhandari, Amrita Bhatt K, Arvind R, Aisha Sanubar, Chaganti Sri Satya Sai Veera Krishna Arun, Das Bedati, Ganesh Mohanty, Karthik Swaminathan, Khadija, Kundan Kumar Singh, Manshi Singh, Manu Shankar V, Muhammad Ilyas, Muhammad Junaid, Muthu Ishwarya GS, निदा परवीन, निर्वेश, प्रियराज अंश मिंज, राहुल दास, रूपम खतुआ, संकेत मुखर्जी, शैलेंद्र कुमार गंगवार, शुभा सिंह, सौम्यदीप सरकार, शुभमय पात्रा, सुचंद्र रॉय आचार्य, सुवम सेन, तानिया सरकार, तीर्थांकर सेन, विनोद कुमार, विशाल भारती, वाला वालकर नेहा प्रफुल्ल प्रणोती,
The head of the Department of Chemical Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in chemical engineering.
Akif Manzoor, Arjun, Ashutosh Kumar, Ayush Bansal, Girituri Mohini, Hemant Kumar Nayak, Manoj Yadav, Mohammad Tawhid Khan, Nishi Tyagi, Praveen Jaiprakash Dange, Priyanuj Bania, Rajkumar Kumawat, Shankupratim Bora, Shreya Tiwari, Arnab Karak, B.D. Prabhutosh, Chetan Dongia, Dalveer Singh, Deoparth Pushkar, Harsh Thakur, Iftakul Islam, Mangal, Pathari Yash Subhash, Rahul Agarwal, Ramakant, Smita Gupta, विनय कुमार, शशिभूषण सिंह, सुधा उपाध्याय, मुद्रिका सिंगल, मुकेश भारती, मुसादिक महफूज अहमद, रिंकी सिंह, सिरसना गंदला वनकथा अरविंद, विवेक कुमार, विपुल सरकार, शिखा सोलंकी, जी हरीश, and Shubham Yadav.
The head of the School of Agro and Rural Technology is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in rural technology.
अर्णव पाल चौधरी, अस्मिता कुंडू, धीज्योति कलिता, गौरीशंकर भट्टाचार्य, कुमार शानू, निहाल पैटेल, श्रेष्ठा वैद्य, सुगत पंडा,
The head of the Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering is requested to call the names of MTech degree recipients in data science.
Hemant Singh, Mukkamala Madhukar, Pooja, Suraj Kasharwani, Tanuj Sharma, Rajat Maheshwari.
The head of the Department of Design is requested to call the names of MDes degree recipients.
Asmita Das, Abhijit, Aditya Wadher, Amit Kumar, Arnab Patra, Elisan Jami, G. Gurunath Reddy, Himani Sharma, Kanika Meena, Lokhande Pranab Ravindra, मृगांक मोहन, मुस्कान, नंदिता सिंह धिंसा, फुनसुक छफल, सागर पुरुषोत्तम, श्याम कुमार, सिद्धार्थ कुमार, स्मृति, स्पंदन दास, स्पंदन दास, श्रीधा, थोरिक्सु लिखाम, विष्णुदत्त, आस्था भट्ट, कार्तिक, अमन कुमार, जोयल मोनीराम एंगती, निधि मीना, प्रियांक सहगल, सोनू, अंजलि वेणुगोपाल,
The head of the School of Energy Science and Engineering is requested to call the names of MS by Research in Energy degree recipients.
Angana Chaudhary, Daisy Srivastav, Joyshri Konwar, Mahajan Mahesh Rajmal, More Shubham Mohan, Shubham Sharma, Dushyanta Madhav Sharma, Jyotirmoy Sharma, Satish VH, Siddharth Vashisht, Vivek Kumar, and Vaibhav Ingle.
The head of the Department of Chemical Engineering is requested to call the name of International Joint MTech degree recipient in Food Science and Technology.
Jayant Chauhan,
The head of the Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering is requested to call the names of MS by Research in E-Mobility degree recipients.
Priya, Sana Boina Prithvi, Basant Kumar Misra, Don Vinith XV.
We now move on to the presentation of MSc and MA degrees. The Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Postgraduate, will present all the MSc and MA degree recipients, and the Chairman Senate will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, Arjuma Bordoloy and others, including those in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for the award of respective degrees of Master of Science and Master of Arts, and pray that they be admitted.
The Chairman Senate will now admit all the recipients of Master of Science and Master of Arts degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chairman of the Senate, I admit you all to your respective degrees of Master of Science and Master of Arts of the Institute, and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The head of the Department of Physics is requested to call the names of the MSc degree recipients in physics.
Arjiyamma Bordolai, Arunabha Mandal, Deepti Singh, Dev Yadav, Kaushik Kashyap, Manav Haldar, Nilotpal Deka, P. George Christopher, Rahul Adhikari, Riya Patak, Sagnik Ghosh, Sharmista Baidya, Shreyasi Jana, Subhadeep Kundu, Shubham Sarma, Somnath Das, Saurav Sarkar, Saumik Kumar Naskar, Taranga Borgohoy, and Ajay Kumar.
The head of the Department of Chemistry is requested to call the names of the MSc degree recipients in chemistry.
Abhay Kumar Sharma, Arnab Ghosh, Arnab Mondal, Arpan Ghosh, Abhishek Pan, Badal Malpani, Bantesh Nagar, Bikram Mandal, Bikram Pal, Devakar Haldar, Dipanjan Shaw, Ilyas Khan Rana, Jatin Gupta, Kalpita Mudui, Kamlesh Mehra, Kaushik Das, Monotosh Mondal, Muskan Bhargav, Nirali Namdev, Polomi Mukherjee, Prasad Pravin Tomre, Priyanka Patidar, Rakesh Raut, Ritoshmita Bora, Rituraj Shoikia, Sagar Pal, Samsung Raja Daimari, Saurabh Kumar, Sharmila Das, Shreya Devnath, Sonu Chippa, Soumya Datta, Shubhajit Jana, Shubhamay Bhaumik, Shubhrajit Karmakar, Suman Maiti, Theophil Inbyon, Triyasha Pal, Tusharkanti Roy, Virendra Kumar, Yogesh Kumar Barma.
The head of the Department of Mathematics is requested to call the names of MSc degree recipients in mathematics and computing.
Mohammad Shahnawaz Hussain, Subrata Kumar Rana, Ayushman Tiwari, Dheeraj Baral, Drashti Sahu, Gaurav, Harosh Kumar, Kritika Gulati, Mayank Vardani, Omendra Gangwar, Priyanshu Gupta, Ritvik Kalita, Sayan Adhikari, Shreya Satija, Shruti Joshi, Jivan Sarkar, Sivali Barai, Shayak Haldar, Shyam Sundar Jana, Abhijit Gayan, Sonika, and Ananta Saha.
The head of the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences is requested to call the names of MA degree recipients in Development Studies.
Archita Sharma, Aman, Amina Ansari, Vedanta Dihingia, Fairuz J, Lopamudra Gogoi, Meghna Hajorika, Piyush Nath, Praful Satpute, Ritesh Kumar, Sandra V. Kurian, Saurav Arun, Sonam Gupta, Swaraj Manohar, Yadukrishnan V, Amita Ram Kulkarni, Diksha Singh, Samiksha, Satyaki Mukherjee, Sonal Sharma, Sunanda H, Ujala Meghnani, Rohit Jain, Porinita Deka.
We now move on to the presentation of BTech and BDes degrees. The Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, undergraduate, will present all the BTech and BDes degree recipients, and the Chairman Senate will confer the degrees.
I present to you, sir, Abhishek Kumar and others, including those in absentia, who have completed the prescribed course of study and have been found fit for the award of their respective degrees of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Design, and pray that they be admitted.
The Chairman Senate will now admit all recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Design.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairman of the Senate, I admit you all to your respective degrees of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Design of the Institute and charge you to be worthy of the same.
The head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in Computer Science and Engineering.
Abhishek Kumar, Aditya Rajesh Pal, Aloy Chirag Shah, Aman Kumar Singh, Anjali Gudara, Annapurna Krishna Manik, Anshul Mittal, Angshuman Kumar Singh, Bhaskar Goel, Bhavishya Samriya, Devangshi Gupta, Drishti Chauhan, Drishtiran Soikia, Falakshi Kara, Gadipalli Pavan Pritham Reddy, Gali Jaya Prakash Reddy, Harsh Gupta, Harsh Matwani, Himangshu, Kartikeya Saxena, Komati Reddy, Sai Fikant Reddy, Kotkar Anket Sanjay, Krishna Praveen Pandey, Manish Sandella, Manisha Sharma, Mohan Kumar, Mukanti Venkat Saket, Munindra Nayak, Niharika Bhamer, Nikun Chheda, Nishay Manani, Nishita Sharma, Niyati Chaudhuri, Pedimari Manoj, Param Aryan Singh, Partha Debanjay Bakare, Pooja Gajendra Bhagat, Pranab Gupta, Priti Kumari Kotia, Rahul Chaudhary, Rahul Mala, Rakshit Rajendra, Rathod Chainat, Rishikesh Songra,
ঋতিক মাণ্ডলয়, ঋতিক গাংগুলী, Sai Sumat Madirada, Sanket Kiran Pathare, Sarsatullah Fani Saipaban, Saitendra Dhaka, Saurabh Barnwal, Shivam Bagel, Shivangi Kumar, Shivans Mishra, Siddharth Jain, Taniru Jasawant, Tarun Uba, Tejas Prasant, Tushar Jain, Ujjal Kumar, P. Anirudh, Pradiji Pranit Chandra, Vaibhav Kumar Singh, Bharate Amay Anand, Pachal Nilesh Kumar Patel, Fishesh Kumar Yani, Tanvish, Pulkit Sangyawala, Vedika Jitendra Kulkarni, Kushal Sangyawan, Samay Varsne, Dudapula Lithik Kumar Reddy, Ajanka Shivasankar, Aniras Kumar, B. Venkatesh, Kamdesh Sai Lokesh, Kaushik Rajesh, Kartikeya Goyal, Shivam Kumar Agrawal, Yogesh Kumar, Nisang Siddharth.
The head of the Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Ajinkya Sudhir Bendare, Alpana Bajwala, Anish Gupta, Anjali Soni, Ankit Kumar, Ankit Raushan, Ashish Sundriyal, Ashish Vijay Kumar Rai, Bharada Sai Dhanush, ബോൾനേനി സായ് ബാനു, ധീരജ് മനോജ് അഗ്രവാൾ, ഗുണ്ടക്ക തരുണ സായി റെഡ്ഡി, കക്കാര സായി സഗേഷ്, ശശി സഗേഷ്, കമ്പം അനുദീപ് റെഡ്ഡി, കരിങ്കാല സൂരജ് രാജ്, ഖാദറിൻ ബസുമതാരി, കീർത്തിവാസൻ എസ് കെ, കുമാർ സൗരവ്, ലൗഡിയ സുശാന്ത് കുമാർ, മടക്ക ശ്രീ സൂര്യ ഹേമന്ത്, മഡാല കല്യാൺ വെങ്കട്ടസായി ദുർഗറാവ്, മധു പ്രേം വിഘ്നേഷ്, മൻദീപ് ചൗധരി, മനീഷ് അഗർവാൾ, മന്നം ശ്രീനിവാസ് സായ്, മെൻഡു ശ്രീകൃഷ്ണ, സായി കൃഷ്ണ, മോഡാല വലാസ വംശികൃഷ്ണ, മോണിക്ക സുരേഷ് ദോങ്കാടെ, നേലാപ്പട്ടി ലോകേഷ്, നിഷിത് ബറോഡിയ, പ്രഭ്ജോത് സിംഗ് ബദാൻ, പ്രശാന്ത് കത്രി, പ്രിൻസ് പ്രാഗ്, പുനുമാലി കാർത്തിക്, പുഷ്പതി ഹസിത ഹസ്ത, രാഹുൽ ഡി, രജനീഷ് മാൽവിയ, रनांगी अजय कुमार, ऋषभ अवास्ती, ऋषभ शर्मा, रोहित राज, सचिन, साई दीप्ति जगारापू, समक्ष तक, समर्थ सरस्वत, सामृति नितिन मराठे, शंकरमपेट अभिलाष रेड्डी, शिल्पा बाटी, स्मिता सक्सेना, सोहनलाल लोहिया, सोनदीप कुमार रॉय, सौमित्र दास, श्री सिद्धेश भावनासी, स्तुति, Sushant Timapur, Vasishta Sukla, Yashwant M, Subhashish Das, Bhavanik Singh Minhas, Vinayak Agarwal, Jeet Mahesh Kumar Patel, Sri Chandan Dash, Akshat Rana, Madhur Prakash, Anand Bansal, Akshat, Shrey Jani, Vishal Kumar Gupta, Vaibhav Nandan, Shailendra Kumar, Prakash Chand, Adit Jain.
The head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering is requested to call the names of B.Tech degree recipients in Mechanical Engineering.
Abhishek Deka, Ajinkya Sandeep Kadam, Akshay Hitendra Shah, Amrit Ayushman, Anil M, Ankit Raj, Aishi Rai, Vaishnavi Mahanta, Bhavya Agarwal, Chodipalli Sai Kumar, Devanuj Barwa, Dikshant Ganesh Patil, Elias Brahma, Himaprakash Das, Kushi Meena, Kushil Yadav, Kiran Kondiba Kokare, Gopal Tripathi, Kotta Ananya Reddy, Kumar Satyam, Kunal, Maneshwar Singh, Mayuk Nath, Mitul Ginger, Mohammad Gaus Nihal, Mudarakola Bhaskar Kumar, निवेदित संजय उके, प्रक्षर शुक्ला, पनुगोटी इंद्रनील कुमार, राहुल देवांगन, राहुल जाखड़, ऋत्विका नंदी, रोहन सिंह ढाका, साचित कालिया, समर्थ वी कोटैया, समीश संजय गोलॉप, संचित शर्मा, शीतल नंदन, शिवांग मेड़ा, श्वेता आर्या, सितांशु अतुल चौधरी, सूरज कुमार, सुरेंद्र कुमार कुमावत, तन्मय अंकुश संबोरा, बसिरेड्डी साई विकास रेड्डी, उपेंद्र कुमार, वी वेणुमाधव, विज्जाल पैडी विक्रमादित्य, वेपा विद्यासागर, ओरा मनन संजय, यशवंत रावत, युग नैनेश कुमार कंसारा, कुणाल बंसल, धृति दीपक देसाई, हनिकेत अहमद, गुल्ला विजय राघव नरेंद्र चौधरी, ऋषभ चंद्रेश परिखा, ऋत्विक रितेश पटेल, आशुतोष गुप्ता, अविनाश बारो, अथर्व सुभाष मालवादकर, सुमन पटेल, प्रातिक जायसवाल, रागिनी गोयल,
The head of the Department of Civil Engineering is requested to call the names of B.Tech degree recipients in civil engineering.
अभय कांधवे, आदित्य कुमार, आदित्य कुमार सिंह, अक्षी मित्तल, एलन थॉमस, अमन कलोइया, अमन राज, अंगुकली शिखु, एनिमेश तिवारी, अंकिता प्रिया, आशुतोष कुमार, भव्य चौधरी, बिमल कुमार, बबीती हरिका, देवज्योति मंडल, देवांशी मिश्रा, दीप राज, ईश्वर नुकाला, गन्नावरपु सूर्य किरण राव, गौरंगी आनंद, गौरव, गौरव माली, गौरव कुशवाहा, गोयल श्रीराम सुबोध, गुरम रवि तेजा, गुरम वेंकटा साई परदेव, गुसाई निरवगर दिलीपगर, हार्दिक सिंह यादव, हिमांशु चौधरी, ज्वाला श्री रोहिता नायडू, कनिष्का, कुलभूषण गोस्वामी, मैत्री खन्ना, निखिल राजपूत, निकिता खत्रिया, निलय पांडे, पोथानोला आदर्श रेड्डी, प्रथम अग्रवाल, प्रीति प्रिया, राजेश सरकार, साई वामसी गंपाला, शुभम खरे, संकारा दीपिका, स्वप्निल होटा, थाम सिंह मरेन, तुषार गौतम, उत्कर्ष कुमार, उत्कर्ष पटेल, उत्कर्ष उज्जैन, Vishwajit Gupta, Yashwendra Singh, Bhaskar Nandan, Himanshu Singh, Tathagat Bhaumik, and Niraj Kumar Mina.
The head of the Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in biotechnology.
Abdullah Jamil Ahmed, Abhay Singh, Aditi Rajan Madkekar, Aditya Rajendra Kandekar, Akshita Biani, Athar Sudhir More, Gajavali Vishal, Ganesh Sambaji Attarwala, Kashala Karthik, Kumar Rishabh, Mahit Sathur, Nishant Bhatt, Nishchal Jain, Piyush B. Prince, Prakhar Goyal, Rindhe Sushil Samadhan, Ronit Raj, Ruhal Doshi, S. Siv Ramakrishnan, Sanskar Kumar, Shubham, Siddhant Ravindra Jagtap, Soham Sanjay Khadilkar, Soumya Agrawal, Sugyan Mishra, Tahir Manuel D. Melo, Tela Praveen Sai, Tejasvi Singh Tomar, Yelakala Pranita, and Abhishek Kumar.
The head of the Department of Chemical Engineering is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in chemical engineering.
Aditya Gupta, Adriraj Chaudhary, Ahmed Khan Pathan, Ajay Kumar Nishad, Akash Meena, Akshita Jain, Ashwin Krishna M, Banodip Dash, Basant Kumar, भाविका मल्लू, विवेक ज्योति बोड़ो, दिव्या शेखर रहनगाले, दिव्यम राठौर, गौरव अग्रवाल, हर्ष यू देशपांडे, इमरू शमीम भुइया, कौस्तभ शुक्ला, कुणाल अग्रवाल, लोकनाथ कुमार, एम अनुभव ऋषिकेश, माधव ज्योति डोले, मार्तन प्रकाश, अब्दी मौदबी तारिक, मेका चंद्रहास पवन सूर्या, नीलिमा सरोज पन्ना, पार्थ अजय धागे, प्रणब राजवंशी, प्रांजल चौरासिया, प्रतीक प्रमोद सोलंके, प्रियांक, प्रियांशी गुप्ता, राम अवतार कासवान, रिपुदमन सिंह, रिया अग्रवाल, रोहित करण, सागर जॉली, समीप जैन, संजीव मेधी, संकल्प वीरेंद्र धनविजय, सत्कार जैन, शालीन जैन, श्री कुमार सुंदरय, श्रीदम महाजन, शुभम कुमार गुप्ता, शुभम राज, सोफिया अनंत, सुजीत, सुमन कुमारी, सूरज कुमार चंद्रा, सुशील मुंडा, स्वरूपा जाधव, तल्ला प्रशंसा, तन्नू अग्रवाल, योगेश्वर प्रसाद लोहिया, पीयूष चंद्रकांत कुलकर्णी।
The head of the Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering is requested to call the names of B.Tech degree recipients in Electronics and Electrical Engineering.
Abdul Ahad, Aman Bansal, Amulya Dubey, Anand Trehan, Animesh Anand, Ayush Kumar, Devansh Agrawal, Divyanshu, Jatin Goyal, Jitendra Parmar, Kartikeya Kumar, Kodru Anvida, Komanduru Sri Balaratna Ujwala, Lenka Rammohan, Manish Kumar Bangarwa, Mullu Bhavya, Nayan Tiwari, Nirmay Patel, Pattigari Vineet Kumar, Peddinti Chandini, Peri Surya Sarkar, Srikar, Prabhakar, Praful Kumar Sahu, Priyank, Priyanshu Gupta, Produturi Sankirth Reddy, Raj Jyoti Dole, Sarit Burman, Sudhir Ranjan, Sukrit Bagaria, Suman Kumar, Yashodhar Yelam Chilli, Harsh Govil, Ayush Jain, Vatsal Sinha, Shishir Misra, sorry, Chandrakanta Mahapatra, Bashwant Raj, Ujjwal Rastagi, Raj Shamal, and Shubham Chauhan.
head of the Department of Physics is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in engineering physics.
Aman Kumar Saini, Anish Nitin Chandrasud, Arushi Sanjay Agarwal, Ashish Sivadas, Ayush Vardhan Singh, Deepak Kumar, Gaurang Ramakant Kane, Givargis Xavier Kalangara, Lochan Sai Mantena, Neeraj Kumar, Nitin K. Rajendran, Poojan Sanjay Kumar Tumar, Prajapati Dhiren Jitendra Kumar, Raunak Banerjee, Ritvik Pandey, Sandra, Sania Sarma, Saurabh Agarwal, Shah Saumya Amit, Slok Bam, Siddharth Gautam, Srishti Sharma, Sudeep Deepak Walker, Vedant Nehra, Vijay Malviya, Vinita Sarma, Yokesh S, Rukalp De, and Aman Kumar.
The head of the Department of Chemistry is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in Chemical Science and Technology.
Abhishek Shahriya, Abhaydya Kanchakumar Patil, Akhil Soni, Akhil Soni, Akshit Prasad, Alladu Jaideep Reddy, Arpit Kumar Jain, Bittu Man, Dibyam Bansal, Gedula Rushi Phanendra, Hars Anand, Harshan M, Ritik Kumar Verma, Janhavi Shaviti Kashyap, Jatin Kumar, लक्ष्य उपाध्याय, मयूर समनानी, पार्थ हिरेन शाह, पायल सोनी, पीयूष जायसवाल, प्रणय मोरेश्वर डोंगरे, प्रत्युष कुमार मुदुली, प्रिंसी आसवा, पुरांशु, राजकुमार राहुल, राजीव रंजन, रणुभा अशर्ती बत्सल राव, शशांक शर्मा, शुभम सिंह, उत्कर्ष गुप्ता, यज्ञमित्र वर्मा, योगेश कुमार मीना, ऋषभ सरकार, निशु रंजन कुमार।
The head of the Department of Mathematics is requested to call the names of BTech degree recipients in mathematics and computing.
Aditi Bihari, Akshat Gupta, Anish Kumar, Anmol Chaudhary, Ansh Rajiv Bhatt, Ashish Kumar Banwal, Ayaz Anis, Bhargav Gautam, Vinita Oram, Damayanti Sambhe, Dholam Sai Chandan, Rigesh Anuragi, Guram Joseph, Harshvardhan Singh Yadav, Harsh Yadav, Nirja, Jay Chajer, Jai Vikas Sable, Karthik Kumar Gupta, Kartikeya Singh, Kaushal Chalani, Kritika Raj, Kushal Jawar, Manav Chirania, Mridul Garg, Naman Goyal, Pankaj Kumar, Pragati Mahavane, Pratibha Nishavya, Priya Gulati, Rahul Krishna, Rashmi Mohta, Vijay Mahendra Rathod, Raunak Tiwari, Rohan Modi, Satyadev Badi Reddy, Shashank Goyal, Shashank Rajesh Tool, Shivam Kumar Arya, Shreyank Snehal, Siddharth Vankupalle, Shubham Kumar, Trinayan Das, Varshik Reddy, Vishishta Priyadarshi, Vivek Kumar, Mohammad Huam Khan, Jatin Dhingra, A.B. Satyaprakash, Ranan Rao Sai Sandeep, Karan Gupta, Eklavya Jain, Adi Gupta, Samiksha Sachdeva, and Saurav Goyal.
The head of the Department of Design is requested to call the names of BDes degree recipients.
Adityanath MS, Aditi Rathi, Anand Ajaydeep, Ayush Kiran, Vedantika Mandal, Chandan Nale, Chavi Uike, Disha, Haram Kinikar, Rishikesh Nanda, Joel Ishan Valentine, Mavika Bioni, Muhammad Shamil, Neha Dargar, Neiman Hanif, Ponsang Tamang, Pragna Ramji, Prakash Chandra, ऋषभ गुप्ता, ऋषि शाह, ऋत्विक जयसिम्हा अयंगार, रोहित रामचंद्रन, रूपा सथिया, सौम्या गोयल, सौम्या मेहता, शगुन मस्कारा, शलमली गायकवाड़, श्रद्धा साजू, सुविदित दासगुप्ता, विधि भाती, विजय रक्षण, विष्णु सुरेश, विश्व प्रसन्न हरिहरन,
We now move on to the presentation of medals and awards. The Dean of Academic Affairs will announce the Best Thesis Awards for Masters and PhD students. The Chairman, Board of Governors, is requested to present the Best Thesis Awards.
For the year 2022, I present to you, sir, the Best Thesis Awards for Masters and PhD programs. For Best Thesis in PhD, Civil Engineering, Abhinoy Kumar. Computer Science and Engineering, Abhijit Das. Design, Saurabh Khutia Deuri. Electronics and Electrical Engineering, Ashish Kumar Chaudhary. Mathematics, Abhijit Das. Center for Nanotechnology, Ritesh Kant Gupta. School of Energy Science and Engineering, Madonna Roy. Best MTech, MDes, MS Research, Biosciences and Engineering, Agradeep Mukherjee. Chemical Engineering, Shikha Solanki. Design, Sonu. Electronics and Electrical Engineering, Raghunandan Gururaj Kalivat. School of Agro and Rural Technology, Mr. Arnab Pal Chaudhary. Best thesis in MA-MSc, Chemistry, Shreya Debnath. Humanities and Social Sciences, Yedukrishnan V. Mathematics, Shreya Satija.
We now move on to the presentation of medals. The registrar will announce the winners of the Institute Silver Medals. The guest of honor, Shri Rahul Mehta, is requested to present the Institute Silver Medals.
The Institute Silver Medals, one for each of the discipline under Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor in Technology, and Bachelor of Design programs, accepting the discipline of President of India Gold Medal winners, is awarded to the students who ranks first, obtaining the highest cumulative performance index among eligible students. For the year 2022, I present to you, sir, the Institute Silver Medal winners. Pranav Gupta, Computer Science and Engineering. Adit Jain, Electrical and Communication Engineering. Abhishek Deka, Mechanical Engineering. Swapnanil Hota, Civil Engineering. Soham Sanjay Khadilkar, Bioscience and Bioengineering. Mr. Subham Raj, Chemical Engineering. Chandrakant Mahapatra, Electronics and Electrical Engineering. Arpit Kumar Jain, Chemical Science and Technology. Muhammad Humam Khan, Mathematics and Computing. The next program is Master in Development Studies, Sonal Sharma. Master in Science, P. George Christopher, Physics. Ilyas Khan Rana, Chemistry. Shreya Satija, Mathematics and Computing.
The registrar will now announce the winners of the Governor of Assam Gold Medal for postgraduate and undergraduate studies. The chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, is requested to present the Governor of Assam Gold Medal for excellence to meritorious students, one each for postgraduate and undergraduate students.
The Governor of Assam Gold Medal for excellence to meritorious postgraduate students is awarded to the students who secures the highest cumulative performance index among all eligible students of the batch receiving the postgraduate degrees across all disciplines of the institute. For the year 2022, I present to you, sir, Aman Ujjal, MTech Department of Civil Engineering, the winner of Governor of Assam Gold Medal for postgraduate students. The Governor of Assam Gold Medal for excellence to meritorious undergraduate students is awarded to the students who secures the second highest cumulative performance index among all eligible students of the batch receiving the degrees of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Design. For the year 2022, I present to you, sir, Pragya Ramji, Bachelor in Design, Department of Design, the winner of the Governor of Assam Gold Medals for undergraduate students.
The registrar will now announce the award of Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold Medal. The chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, is requested to present the Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold Medal.
Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold Medal is awarded to graduating students adjudged to be the best in terms of general proficiency, including character, conduct, excellence in academic performance, extracurricular activities, and social services. For the year 2022, I present to you, sir, Akhita John, BTech Department of Chemical Engineering, for the award of Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Gold Medal.
The registrar will now announce the winner of the President of India Gold Medal. The chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Assam, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, is requested to present the President of India Gold Medal.
The President of India Gold Medal is awarded each year to student who stands fast, securing the highest cumulative performance index among all eligible students of the batch receiving the degree of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Design. For this year, I present to you, sir, Gaurang Ramakant Kane, BTech Engineering Physics, for the award of the President of India Gold Medal.
All the medalists and Best Thesis Award winners, along with the chief guest, guest of honor, chairman, BOG, and the director will now pose for photographs. While chairman, BOG, chief guest of honor, and chairman Senate are sitting, all medalists will stand behind them and pose for photographs. All graduates will now rise and take the pledge. The President of India Gold Medal winner will administer the pledge.
So shall I start?
I, Gaurang Ramakant Kane, a graduate of the Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties. I shall utilize my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the service of society and of the country and for the glory of the institute. In all circumstances, I shall uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of my profession.
All graduates, please be seated. The Chairman, Board of Governors, is requested to formally declare closing of the convocation.
My greetings to all the parents, family members, and the wards of these fresh graduates, and all those who have taken a pledge now. My best wishes, and I am sure you will honor the pledge what you have taken. So I formally close today's convocation function. Thank you very much.
Now the national anthem will be played. You are requested to stand up and not leave your place till all the members of the academic procession have left the hall.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Two final announcements. Medal winners are requested to go to the conference center, hall number 1. Medal winners, please go to the conference center, hall number 1 for media interaction. And those who have received, not received the degrees inside their folders, you please go directly to the Academic Affairs office. You'll be given your certificates today itself. Okay? Thank you, everyone.